These are our 10 games that we had to pick. This was not easy at all.
No.
Was yours easy?
No.
No. This was hard. So let's get started, and we'll talk about why we are just randomly holding up 10 games.
I'm holding 8.
8 games. Welcome back to the Firefly Family Gaming Channel. On this video, we are attempting our best to select our top 10 games ever, and it was not easy at all. Total Level called us out and said that we had no choice. You must do this video. It's a must, or you're kicked off of YouTube.
Oh my gosh. Serious.
Well, maybe not the kicked off, but yeah, he did say you had to do it. So no. So, and he called out five channels, and ours was one of them. So at the end of this video, we will call out 5 channels of our own. I couldn't even get that out. And you must do this video. You don't must have. Something fun. It's fun, something fun to do. And actually, it was hard. It was hard. You know, I could just take all these games and just like, here's my top 10. You know, but we actually had some games that that didn't make the list.
Are you tired?
Yes. Like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I didn't know where to put it in. NBA Jam. I played this obviously on Sega Genesis, on the arcade. Mario Party for the 64. This game it's a fun game,
Then there's Mario 64. That's a fun game. And then
She's got a list here that
Harry Potter. This was the very first game that he's ever bought me to play by myself. Yoshi, we bought this for the kids to play, and me and Anthony played it more than they did. Fable? Come on now. Fable. And then, last but least, but it's really not least.
It's hard. I almost wanted to put that in my 10.
Zelda. Twilight Princess. Hard to say, but this has to be one of the best Zeldas.
Well, everyone's entitled to their own opinions,
I didn't say it was the best Zelda. I said it has to be one of the best Zeldas. I didn't say the best. I just said one of the best. Yeah.
You should have put it in your 10 somewhere, shouldn't you?
I have a Zelda in my 10.
You want to change your 10?
No, I have a Zelda in my 10.
Well, I'll just start right out. Number 10. Mine for the OG Game Boy. Good old Tetris. When I got Tetris, and
We're just not into this. Sorry, guys.
Man, this was hard to get going. This is the only game I had for the Game Boy for a long time before I was able to save up some money. It's hard to save money when you ain't got no job. So, yeah, I played Tetris. Yeah, actually, my grandmother had a Game Boy, and we linked our Game Boys and we played Tetris together. That was fun. But man, hours and hours playing Tetris. Woo! What you got, Lo?
All 3 Tomb Raiders, at least on this one. Well, just Tomb Raider in general. Lara Croft is fun. The missions are fun. The gameplay is fun. The killing of Lara Croft is fun.
You must die.
It's just a fun game. All of them. Like, I couldn't pick just one Lara Croft. Like, I mean, obviously, the game's not even in here. It's just a fun game to play.
It's in the PS3.
Yeah. They're just fun games to play.
My number 9, Marble Madness. This game is so frustrating and hard, and me and my buddy used to play this. I swear we would never get that far in the game, but we would just play. And we eventually, I mean, you got farther into the game, but I just remember playing this. I mean, it was even you could play 2-player and you could play at the same time, and you could knock each other off the. Oh man, this game, fun, make you mad. It's just, oh my gosh, man, it was fun to play. Plus, it was on the arcade too, so that's where we first seen it.
This game, me and Anthony played every time we go to an arcade, and I would beat him countless times. Cruisin USA for the 64. I think we even have it for the Sega too. But we used to play this game all the time.
My next one, number 8, good old Paperboy. This was another game. I had played this on Nintendo, obviously Sega Genesis, but the first I remember playing it was on the arcade. Remember, you had like the handlebars, and you're trying to, throw the papers and stuff like that.
Handlebar?
Yeah, you like sit, and it was like little handlebars, and you're like, that's all you can really turn was like this, It was fun. But yeah, Paperboy, man.
Mine is Kingdom of Hearts. I used to play this with the kids. Then the kids started playing it without me. And then I started playing it without them.
Then they were better than those.
Yeah. And then I started playing it again. And it's just it's a fun game. It's just fun.
Fun.
I know, I keep saying that, but it's just one of those. It's just a fun game. This one's actually in here.
My number 7. I entered. This was probably what got me back into gaming, because there was a time like when we got married and we had the 64, we had the Saturn. Then for a while, like, we had nothing. Like we just got rid of everything. I don't know why. Life happens, we just got rid of everything. Then I ended up getting back and got a 360 and played a little bit. And one of the guys at work, I used to work, introduced me to this, and good old Fallout 3, and that's all I played and played some more. And then when I couldn't play, I would play more. It was just, I actually had, if you remember, the Xbox 360 arcade system, and it had like no, had like no memory at all. So then I had to buy like an external hard drive just so I can play more of this. But man.
And mine.
But then we got like the Game of the Year edition, but before that you had to download each add-on, so, and you couldn't just go on there and buy it, so you had to get like the Xbox points and all that garbage. Holy crap, man. Yeah, Fallout 3, man. And I still have yet to play like the PC versions. Like there's like Fallout, I want to say 1 and 2, or Fallout something or other. I really like to play those games.
Okay, so mine, next one, I know it's a 3DS thing, but it's just because it's the only version we have of it right now.
Yeah, actually, yeah. We
had this game at one time, and me, Anthony, and the 2 older girls played this game. He's chewing on something over there. And all 4 of us fell in love with this game.
Oh, yeah.
and it's Zelda or Ocarina of Time.
Sure, you forgot.
I forgot which one it was because there's two more of there. Ocarina of Time. So when the girls got their DSs, we had to buy this game for them. But like Anthony said, we had it for the GameCube. I want to say.
Yeah.
For the GameCube.
I can't remember. I want to say probably the 64.
We had it for one of them, and like he said, we just got rid of everything, and this was one of them, and this is one that I'm kicking myself in the butt for getting rid of, but we did. And but this is, I mean, I think this was the first Zelda game that we ever got to play.
Yeah, I mean, I had like the NES Zeldas, but that was way before we were together. So.
But I think this, for us, this was the first Zelda game that we got to play, and we got hooked. I got hooked on Zelda, and yeah, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and we all learned the little do 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 do, the little song.
So my number 6. This is probably where everything started, gaming wise. You know, we had an Atari in the family, and it wasn't mine, but eventually it became mine. Moved into my bedroom. It was actually in the living room for all of us, and then I ended up playing it more. So then, you know, you can't watch TV and play, so just move the Atari into his bedroom, you know. And this was probably like one of the, besides Pac-Man, but this game I played so much of. Pitfall, man. Oh, I love this game. Even today I'll play this game. I don't remember ever beating this game. It just kept going and going and going. You know, you get the gold bricks, you get the whatever.
I don't think I've ever played this game. Yeah. I don't think I've ever played that game.
I don't think there was ever an ending. It just kept going and going. I don't know. Maybe there was. I just never got to the end. I don't know. But Pitfall for the Atari. Pitfall Harry's Jungle Adventure. Yeah, man, this game was.
I don't think I ever played that game.
Number 6 for you.
So this was my life for a good
long time.
6 or 7 months.
You can thank one of our buddies or friends that introduced us
to this game. So this was probably my life for a good 6 or 7 months. And then when I finally did beat it, I was really mad.
It makes you mad. It's like, never been so excited to beat a game, but then this one, it makes you mad. You're like, what? You know?
Yeah.
And then only if you've played the game, then you understand.
And I didn't realize that there were 2 more games to this game. I knew that there was a computer version of this game, and it's called Pissed, and you can blow up the island, actually. And I really wanted to play that game after I played this. I got it now, and I've played a little of it, and the girls are just like, so what do you have to do?
I don't know.
You have to get off the island. Well, how'd you get on the island? I opened this book. Well, what does it tell you to do? Not a dang thing. It set me on this island, and nothing. So, I love this game. I probably won't put as much time and effort into it as I did before, just because I have children. I have a lot more things to do now. But I do love this game.
So, my number 5. I wish I had so many more games for the GameCube, and this is the only one. Mario Kart Double Dash. Golly, man, we played so much of this, like family-wise, like, you know.
Oh my gosh, so many battles.
I mean, we had like all 4 controllers into the GameCube, and man, it was hard because, like, you know, they split up in 4s, so it's like, you know, you only got like this, you know, so hard. But that game, man, and you could team up and, like, you know, one person drive, one person can throw stuff. Oh man, this game. Love this game. Good old Double Dash, man. Man. Double dash. Okay, I'm good.
This is my number 5, Oblivion. I've told you guys about this game before. I love this game. I've started this game. I've played this game with every single character. I've made, every single character. We used to have a Halo external hard drive that had my Oblivion game and Anthony's Fallout game on it. And then it had so much stuff on it.
We moved so many times, and I swear I never got rid of it, but I can't find it.
We can't find it now, which is kind of depressing because now we have an Xbox 360 that we could put the hard drive on, and I could have it all again.
I don't know where it's at.
And we don't know where it's at. But that's okay. So, I love this game.
So, my next game, this is probably like the first racing game, that I started playing on the regular NES. RC ProAm. There's another one I played. It's on the Sega Genesis. It's like ProAm Championship. It's like the same exact thing.
Except for its little trucks.
Yeah, but man, RC ProAm. Man, this game. I don't think I really played with my friends. I just love playing this game. You gotta, every time you win, and you spell out, champion or something like that. So, yeah, RC Pro-Am. 32 tracks. Huh, I don't remember that, but man. NES, baby. NES.
So my next game, Mario Galaxy. This game is so much fun. Just being out in the space, and you're on a ship and you have to go to another planet, and then you have to collect the stars, and I just love this game. Going around the world and making the world go around and around and around, and Anthony gets so mad and goes, stop doing that.
Do that.
This game, hours and hours on this game.
Number 3. Man, this is probably one of my all-time favorite sports games, but
this was many a date night.
oh man, Sega Genesis, Deion Sanders Prime Time. Man, this game, I'm not gonna take it all out, but it's Deion is like, one of my favorite football players. He played at Florida State, and that's why I became a Florida State fan. And he went to Atlanta, and I became an Atlanta Falcons fan. And then he got traded to Dallas Cowboys, and I continued to be an Atlanta Falcons fan.
I was gonna say,
played the heck out of this game, man. Oh man. This
was many a date night. Many a date night.
It would even have been more fun if we played together. So, love this game. Love it.
My next game, I played a lot of Mario games. Mario Sunshine. So I'm even playing this game right now. It's not in here. I'm playing it right now. I don't know. We got this game when it first came out, and it was just fun. Like, all of the Mario games are fun, and then they progressively get a little bit, not harder, but trickier, and you have to think about what you're doing. And I like that about it. I could care less if it was Mario, if it was Luigi, if it was whoever. I just like playing I guess it's called a no.
You lost me on that one.
What's it called?
RPG?
No. I hear the guys say it all the time. Anyway.
Roleplay?
No.
No? You got me.
I know it's right here, and I can't think of it right now. But anyway, this game is fun. Like I said, I'm playing it now because it's just that much fun. I like playing with Yoshis, and I like spraying everybody down with water and having water battles, and you know, just doing all the different levels and all the different side things. It's fun.
My last two here, this was a hard one. I could easily just swap it up, and man, I'm still here like contemplating one. I could save this one for number one, but yeah, we'll leave it the way it was. Like she said, all the Mario games were awesome, and you know, obviously when we first got my NES, and you played Mario and Duck Hunt, and you know, then you finally get Super Mario 2. But man, Super Mario 3 came out. That's a whole nother level, man. It was, you could fly. Oh, man, I'm like a loss of words right now. This game was so much fun. Man, even now, you know, playing it still, it's just like, you know, I can't put the hours and hours in that I did before, but man, Super Mario 3, man, that was like a whole nother level. Game change, is it worth saying game changer? I don't know. I know, because like when it first came out, like my buddy, he actually got it before I did, and so then it was like, well, I guess I'm living with you for a while. Man, Super Mario Brothers 3, man. And I bet you when we first got the game, I bet we had the one where, like, you ever seen like the one that's worth more money, like the Bros is on the other side, you know? I bet we probably had those and didn't even realize what we had, man. Whew. Number 2 for you.
So I don't have it.
She don't have one. Oh.
We can't afford my number 2.
Which one was?
My number 2 is Paper Mario.
Oh yeah. And we say that a lot.
I know.
We had it.
So it's Paper Mario 10,000 Year Door. And actually, I seen one the other day. I actually held it in my hand. Like, he let me hold it.
How much?
He wanted $750 for it.
That's a little much.
It was sealed.
Oh, the sealed one. That's right.
Bobby put it in my hand.
That's right, the sealed one.
Let me hold it.
Oh, that thing was like pristine, like perfect.
Yeah, it was pretty.
But you can still get it for like $100.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say that I'll never have it, because
you may or may not.
I didn't think that we would ever have Double Dash, and we haven't. But it was my very first Paper Mario game. Besides, I want to say it was because we had 64, Mario 64. But it was a different kind of Mario. Mm-hmm. Like, Mario was like so thin, and like you could do different things with Mario, and like it, you know, you had different, like, there was actually a bad guy, not Bowser, but there was actually a bad guy out to get Mario. Mm-hmm. Like, he sent the shadow people to come and get Mario. I think it was just, I mean, everybody is so used to fighting Bowser. Like, you fight Bowser, and that's what you do when you play Mario. And with that one, you didn't fight Bowser. You know, it was I think a Shadow Mario that you had to fight, and you had to fight the Shadow people, and like you could go up against the wall, and it was just a neat way to play Mario.
I remember playing it, but it's like I remember we had it, but playing it, I just don't remember the gameplay, you know?
It was a really neat way of playing Mario. And you had to get these little keys, and you had to go through, and
but we got, you know,
we've got a couple of Marios. Yeah. There's a Paper Mario on DS too. Yeah. We have Paper Marios.
It's just not the same.
It's just not the same. That game was it was so much fun. You know, everybody was like little cardboard paper. You know, it was all cardboard and cut out, and it was just a different way to play Mario. I think it's the same way when Anthony said that Mario could fly. Oh, yeah. It was a different, like, you you know how like in Mario you can make him bend down and like the things will fly over him. Well, in this one he would just lay flat on the ground and they would like walk right over Mario, and it was just like, you know, it was just a different way to play it, and it was fun.
Well, we finally come to number uno. Uno. Number one. Man, this was a hard one here. It's like I could still feel like there's another game. So like after I do this, I'm like, I remember this game. But I remember this is where I got introduced to the Assassin's Creed franchise, and I started out on number 3. And oh man, it basically went from Fallout 3 to this, and I started playing it again.
Is this the one where he's an Indian?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
he's played so many of them, I can't remember.
The whole part. I know I talked about this in other videos, but you got to build the town up, and you got to bring in lumber. You got to bring in all your resources you need for the town. Plus, you're an assassin. You got to go out and do your jobs. You know, it's like, you know, it had everything. And if this game was multiplayer, whoo, baby, man, this game would have been probably the best ever. But man, this is right. Who knows, down the road my number 1 could change, but for right now, number 1, Assassin's Creed 3. Man, it's so much fun. So much fun. Plus, this is a pretty cool steelbook. You know, that's kind of cool. I got the other games for it somewhere over here. Here we go. So this is the one that I had. You know.
I don't know, because you got the thing, so you might have gotten the steelbook.
No, the steelbook was. I found out the game. I just found the steelbook at the game store one day, and I was like, "Oh, it's cool. I never had this one." And it was empty. I'm like, "Dude, empty? How much you want for this?" He's like, "Oh, like $5." I'm like, "Sweet," you know. So it just goes on the shelf, you know. Besides my Assassin's Creed stuff, you know, pretty cool. You have number 1 for you?
I have a number 1 for me. Again, I don't have it, and I'm hoping Anthony puts it in gameplay. My number 1 is Castlevania.
For the NES?
Yes.
It may or may not be under the tree.
So when we got our NES, we had obviously you had Mario and Duck Hunt, and then we got Castlevania. And I think my dad played Castlevania more than me and my sister did, but just sitting there and like running through this castle and going that's
it.
You know, and you're killing. I mean, it's the first time for me, it was the first time seeing like little zombies. Like you had to kill little zombies and little vampires and little like all these dead things. You had to kill all these dead things, and that to me was the coolest thing ever. I don't think I ever beat the game. I don't even think I got past level 3 maybe, because I had other things to do. But that game was so much fun, and it will always be, and even though I didn't beat it, it will always be my number 1 game. So
I remember playing it too, but it's a whole nother level for her. That was it.
That was all we had.
Yeah.
We didn't have any other games.
I remember that we at times like that Tetris. That's all the game I had for the Game Boy was Tetris, until eventually they get in like, was it Super Mario Land or Super Mario World? I forget which one it was.
Which we have over there.
Yeah, but man, this was hard. This was hard trying to pick 10 games. And if you've made it this far, congratulations.
Congratulations.
And sorry in the same time. But I just want to thank you, Total Level, for giving us the opportunity to do this.
Thank you.
And, you know,
I hope we did you proud.
Yeah. And shouting us out in your video. And a couple people came over from there, so thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Welcome for coming. Welcome for coming.
Welcome for coming. That's what you get when you come over here. And so we came up with 5 channels. They may or may not have already been called on this, but you know.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But these are some of the channels. I mean, we're relatively new to the.
How many do we have?
You know, I think we're at 91 or 2, I believe. I believe, right now. And
Close to a hundo.
We're still new to the YouTube video game deal and everything. So but we aren't subscribed to a lot of other channels. I mean, you see a bunch of channels, but then you find the channels that you really like, and you watch them. And I'm not talking like the big channels and everybody knows who they are.
Because everybody's subscribed to them.
Because everyone's subscribed to them. But I'm talking like the smaller channels that are really good channels. Like Total Level. It's a really good channel and he's funny. And they just, I just watch him and I'm like, this dude's crazy. I just like watching him. And so you want to say who we got?
Black Ranger.
He was probably one of the first.
Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, Black Ranger, we got some batteries here for that pocket.
Yeah, you send that Game Boy Pocket over,
we'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. We got a whole Game Boy bag over there. It's full of games. Just send it on this way.
Yeah.
All right.
May or may not come back.
It may. Drinking Games with Josh.
He's another one that we just found recently. Good channel. He talks about his different beers that he drinks, if you're into that, which is cool. I'm like, we're not big drinkers, but hey, it's fun to watch, fun to learn. And he talks games and hunts games, and so hey, you can't go wrong. A couple of these I just found here recently. The Retro Gaming Collective, he's another one. He just, he had, all these guys have awesome collections, man. I was trying to think of like
ours is small.
Yeah, everyone has their own little niche collection, I guess. But so he's another channel. You check him out, and hopefully he can do a video on this. The game bunker, is it gaming or game? Oh,
I think it's gaming.
Oh man, I messed up. Game Bunker Adventures. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the channel.
He just goes by GBA.
This dude has a collection impressive.
Impressive.
So yeah, and hopefully he can do one of these videos.
What is that?
This is my terrible handwriting. That would be game.
Michael's Game Collection.
Yes, Michael's Game Collection. I watched one channel and like two things that I'm into: games and Hot Wheels. He's got them both right there. So check him out, and hopefully if these guys see this video, that they'll go and check it out and maybe make their own top 10 games of all time. It may be easier for them than it was for us, but this was a hard one. But
yeah.
Man, thank you for watching, and I'm sorry this is a longer video, but when you gotta talk 10 games, you're gonna have stories for them, so you gotta get the stories and everything.
And if you're subscribed to our channel, you're pretty much used to long videos, because that's what happens when you're.
But thank you. Thank you for watching, and until next time, we'll catch you down the road on another video. And now we got to clean up our mess because we had games everywhere, because we had games all over the floor trying to decide which games to pick. And
our dog, who's really, really scared, got scared and knocked down.
Oh, knocked the shelf
one
down.
Whole shelf down.
The handheld
shelf. So now I have to clean all that up.
It's actually all over the place. So
yeah.
We got stuff to do. So see, I can even talk. Thank you for watching. Until next time. That's all I got. I don't
Bye.
Even, see ya.